What if I told you a small aerospace materials company is about to double its manufacturing capacity to capture one of the biggest defense buildups in modern history? PAC Aerospace just dropped their Q3 earnings, and buried in this call are some absolutely explosive details about missiles, engines, and a massive expansion that could transform this company. I'm breaking down the top 10 takeaways you need to know, counting down to number 1. Let's dive in. Number 10. The C2B fabric impact on margins. PAC's Q3 showed strong performance with sales of $17.3 million and adjusted EBITDA margins of 24%. But here's the catch for Q4. They're forecasting $23.5 to $24.5 million in sales, but EBITDA is only expected at $4.75 to $5.25 million. Why the margin compression? $7.2 million in C2B fabric sales that carry very thin markups. They're essentially a pass-through distributor for this material, so higher sales don't always mean higher profits. Number 9. European capacity expansion. PAC is partnering with Ariane Group, a joint venture between Safran and Airbus, investing €4.587 million in a 50-50 deal to increase C2B fabric manufacturing capacity in Europe. This is critical infrastructure for the missile programs they support, and they're also studying the feasibility of establishing major C2B manufacturing in the United States. Number 8. The long-term sales outlook. Management provided a concrete number, targeting approximately $200 million in sales by the end of fiscal 2031. But here's what makes this conservative. This outlook only includes known programs with known customers. It doesn't include a single dollar for new opportunities that will inevitably emerge over the next 5 years. Given their track record, that other category could be substantial. Number 7. Manufacturing capacity philosophy. When the new plant is complete, PAC will have manufacturing capacity of $220 million at their preferred operating model, or $260 million if they push it while maintaining flexibility. They could hit $315 million running like a mill, but they explicitly don't want that. PAC's entire business model is built on being the yes company, maintaining flexibility and responsiveness rather than maximizing utilization. Number 6. The $50 million plant investment. PAC is building a 120,000 square foot fully integrated composite materials manufacturing plant. Target completion is second half of calendar 2027, with operations beginning in the second half of 2028. The capex will be funded primarily from cash and cash flow, with about 60% spent in fiscal 2027. This plant will approximately double their current composite materials manufacturing capacity. Number 5. The $50 million stock offering. PAC filed an S-3 registration for a $50 million at-the-market offering. The purpose is twofold: replenish the cash used for the plant and ensure they have capital to exploit opportunities as they arise. Management emphasized this is a strategic advantage. When GE asked them to build a redundant factory for a long-term agreement, PAC said yes immediately because they had the capital. No delays, no uncertainties. Number 4. Sole source supplier status. This is huge. PAC is the sole source qualified supplier for specialty ablative materials on the PAC-3 Patriot missile system program. In an industry where dual sourcing is common for security reasons, being sole source on a program that's about to explode is an enviable position. They've been asked to increase output by significant orders of magnitude. Number 3. The Patriot missile ramp is absolutely explosive. Lockheed just announced a 7-year agreement with the Department of Defense to increase Patriot PAC-3 production capacity from 600 to 2,000 missiles annually. But it gets crazier. 2 years ago, production was only 375 missiles. So we're talking about going from 375 to 2,000. That's more than a 5-fold increase in a critical program where PAC is sole source. Number 2. A320neo family dominance. The CFM LEAP 1A engine has 64.5% market share on the A320neo program versus Pratt & Whitney's GTF engine. Airbus is targeting 75 aircraft deliveries per month by 2027, up from about 50 currently. That's a 50% increase on the world's most delivered commercial jet. PAC supplies into these engines through Middle River, and the Pratt engine continues to struggle with serious reliability issues that could push even more business to LEAP. And number 1. The GE Aerospace program's Juggernaut. PAC is forecasting $29 to $29.5 million for fiscal 2026 on GE programs alone, finally recovering to pre-pandemic levels. But management's tone made it clear they expect this number to move up quite aggressively over the next 2 to 3 years. With firm pricing through 2029, programs ramping across A320neo, 777X, Comac 919, and Global 8000, plus over 12,000 A320neos in production and backlog, this could become their largest program ever. Park is building an entire factory to support what they're calling their two juggernauts, Aerospace programs and the missile defense build-out. The next few years could be transformational.